Jim is a fussy man, and I want to make him happy. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to put a brand new blade on this mill before I start boxing this heartwood. Oh, hang on, guys. I'll be right back with you. My setup is just a basic Wood-Mizer LT35, but this thing right here was the smartest thing I ever did. It's a debarker. Just this blade spins, you line it up with this blade where this blade kerf is, you center this, and this runs down the log and cuts a slot in the bark just through the bark out of this blade. I'll show you when we get going what it does, but it's paid for itself probably 100 times in length of blade life, because it cuts the bark off the tree. These are pretty clean because I didn't drag them out. I pulled them a little ways, but I carry most of mine with the forks when I can. But logs get skidded through the mud all the time. That's where this has been the best investment I've had for this sawmill. Just a basic Wood-Mizer LT35. It's got the deck package, which is the loading winch and rolling jaws, toe boards, one on each end, so you can pick either end of the log up to even it if you've got a big tapered log, or in this case to set it up so you can center the boxwood, or excuse me, center the boxwood, box the heartwood in these logs. This end of this bed's a little bit low, so to adjust it we're going to need a 3/4 inch to loosen up the clamp bolt. We're going to need a 15/16 to lock the adjustment nut, and then we're going to need a crescent wrench big enough to get on the adjustment base to turn that. We're going to be turning it down to push this up. I'm going to post that short little clip of trying to get that 8x8 out of that smaller log that I was questioning whether we'd make it, and it didn't quite. It's pretty waney on pretty much almost all 4 of the corners. But my bigger issue is I checked the mill out and I thought it looked good, but we're a big fat 1/8 of an inch off square here, so I've got to go dig my Wood-Mizer book out and do some troubleshooting and see just exactly where this thing needs some adjustment, because it's consistent the whole length of that timber on all 4 sides. So there's definitely something out of whack. I just got to figure out exactly what it is. Yeah, I thought I was going to cut this short, and I am, but I had one more thing to add, and that was, did you ever think about doing something and say, geez, I probably should, but yeah, maybe not, and yeah, I probably should, and yeah, you know what, and then you forget about it, and then you think about it again, you go, yeah, but geez, and then you don't do it. Well, all winter last winter, I thought a million times, though I've been told a billion times not to exaggerate, but I thought of it many times that, you know what, I've had this mill 4 years, and the lumber's pretty good off of it, but most of the stuff I cut's 1-inch stuff, so you really don't see a lot of out of square, and a lot of that I use for beehives, and I run it through the planer and the edger anyway. So now, cutting an 8x8, I'm seeing how much out of square this thing is. I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't, being at about 30-35 miles to the Wood-Mizer dealership. I'm kicking myself in the rear end right now because I didn't haul this thing over there and have them just do a tune-up on the mill itself. I don't need the engine tuned up. I can do the oil changes and that kind of stuff, and it runs great. But just the mill itself, check all the bearings, check all the settings, and now, knowing what I know now, I wished I had. But here we are. Did I? No, I did not. So now I got to try to figure it out myself, or I may even have to haul it over there. But anyway, alright, I think that's probably going to end this video until I find out what's going on. So, talk to you later.